Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Séance of Blake Manor. I'm currently on my way to the kitchen to talk to the cook in hopes that I can figure her out. And save her life, because the only people who are missing are the Blakes, a couple members of the staff, and the two ladies to whose rooms I have no access, and therefore I can't find out enough about them to save them.
Sir?
I found this while taking a stroll about the manor. You wouldn't happen to know who it belongs to? No. Miss Murphy? No, I don't. I don't know a single thing about her. I don't know where she is. She? Is it true Mr. Valley's been in talks with the local bishop about a child who— No, it isn't, miss. I said it isn't. Wherever you heard it, you're to forget about it right now, or miss. Soras, I alright. Oh god, I'm so sorry, sir. I don't know what came over me. It's okay. It's alright, miss. I'll not hear another word of apology. I'm sorry for bringing it up. I found a note lying about the hallway, miss, but I couldn't make out all the words. It looks like someone was hoping to ask Professor Sidot for help. Oh, just rubbish, sir. I'll dispose of it. What did you say it was? That's just stupid idea. So Ross Murphy's goal is to talk with Father Simmet to learn about her child now that Miss Deane can't help.
Miss Murphy is looking for a means to learn her child is okay. Miss Deane was teaching her magic to that end. But now that she is missing, Miss Murphy is turning to the priest for help. I should find and confront her about this.
Sir? But how did you... Oh, Lord. You know about my little girl. You know I was learning magic so I could see her. Oh, Mrs. Joyce was right, wasn't she? Oh, when she found out, she...
Miss, it's all right. You're not in any trouble. Not at all. Miss Deane was teaching you, wasn't she?
I thought we were doing so well. And then she just left. I can't do anything without her. With her gone, I thought Father Sinnott might know something about my daughter. Or he might know someone who does, but I can't ask. I've tried. I can't make myself do it. I can't say the words. What if he says no? I don't know what I'd do then. I just want to know she's all right.
If you'd like, I can ask him for you.
You would do that? You have no idea what that would mean to me.
I can certainly see about it, miss.
Thank you. Oh, Thank you, sir. Here, in case this helps. A picture of my girl. Thank you. Please, don't lose it, sir. It's all I really have of her.
I won't. I promise.
Okay. Then to the priest now.
My child, this is unacceptable. Please leave at once.
Oh, come on.
I'll let the manager deal with you. I have much more important things to be doing.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I cannot help the cook? Because I already finished the priest? Are you kidding? It's gonna be an I fail. Okay, that is ridiculous. The priest gave me the sigil to like fulfill his wish and help the Eon. Oh, come on. You can't be serious. Okay, that is freaking ridiculous. Okay. Does Father Sinner leave his room at all? No? So I cannot help. Okay, that's over. That's just straight up over with the cook. Cool. Yeah, I have no idea who was supposed to be the representative of the third aspect. Never figured that out. Yeah, I wonder if I can still like do stuff. I mean, if I can find the combination to the save at the stables. Just going through my things. Right, I initially thought that this was supposed to be a hint to the code for the safe at the stables, but apparently it isn't. Okay, I guess to pass the time, I can try and talk to Miss Marquis Blake and try and find these two ladies and talk to them. Let's see if we can find the ladies. Oh, wait. It's got a note from the cleaning closet. You're telling me I have to find her Bible or what?
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Okay, I can discuss it with a couple other people.
I'll be off.
God bless.
Yeah. I'm very much lost on what to do. around here. I mean, I'm gonna check the church just to be sure. Okay, that ain't creepy at all. Alright, I'm just gonna check places, look if I find the ladies. If not that, then I'm gonna try a couple other things, like maybe talk to Miss Callahan about the cook's child, and maybe talk to Mr. Blake, and then I just guess since if I don't know, maybe Mr. Hunter, see if he will just tell me the combination for the safe, but so far I've never seen any like dialogue option that gives me that. Yeah, there they are. That's something. That's good to know. Found them. Okay, what else did I want? Okay, so this is supposed to be Mrs. Joy's station, huh? Looked at the crate, looked at the wheelchair. Looked at the cross. Looked at the towels. Every one of them is just open, huh? Alright. Let's see if anyone's moved into the bar. If not, I'm gonna go into the lobby for a minute. A couple people, yeah. Are these two still in the library? Yes, they are.
Hello?
Miss McLeod and Mr. Hunter know each other quite well, I gather. Precious Lily gets past you, I see, Mr. Ward. You're not wrong. He was the groundskeeper in her family's estate for years. She's known him since she was a child and she thinks very highly of him. Some people might think it improper keeping a friendship with former staff, which is why they keep it quiet. But Mr. Hunter has been nothing but kind to Miss McLeod, so why shouldn't you keep in touch? You said you were Mrs. McLeod's chaperone, yes? She needed someone to accompany her for this event, and I wanted to see Island. That, and she's my closest friend. I had little reason to turn her down. I've no skill like Ivy does, but I'm interested in being here. I think the seance is going to be successful. I'll believe when I see it, Mr. Ward. It just so happens that I've already seen some improbable things. Nothing. I'm not interested in the event or its showpiece, so I've not given a second thought. I've heard it talk of ghosts, but I could swear this place is strange beside that. I keep finding the contents of my pocket under my pillow. I don't know how that happens. But if something is missing, I can find it under my pillow this morning with the contents of my jewelry box. I stumbled upon Miss McLeod and Mr. O'Mara meeting in secret to discuss marriage. Is that so? It is, isn't it? I can see it in your face. Oh, Ivy, not him. Don't do that to us. What do you make of the masked ball, Mrs. Lowe? I'm adding it to the list of unusual situations Ivy has gotten me into. Does unusual situations suffice? No, it doesn't, does it? I thought the purpose was to attune ourselves spiritually. Do such things actually do anything to enhance your spiritual awareness? I don't know if they do, but I saw things, including an apparition I've seen elsewhere here, a woman who washes. So maybe these events do work? Your companion mentioned something called second sight. Really, it's what brings us here. I know it sounds outlandish, Mr. Watt, but she is genuine. Somehow Ivy gains visions of the future or knowledge she shouldn't know. I don't know how. I wish I did. That's how I met her, you know. She pulled me aside at a party to give me a warning and told a stranger to who I thought I was. She predicted my husband's passing. Perhaps if I had been more open, if I had listened, acted sooner. After his death, I had no question about her ability. She was there while I mourned, and in time we became friends. She mentioned it had weakened since coming here. Strangely enough, yes, I might have expected the opposite. If I haven't already, I can string. I forgot that she's mourning her husband. Have you seen any strange occurrences around the manor, Mrs. Lau? Doesn't the event alone count as one? But you mean the ghosts, don't you? Can't say I was expecting you to believe in ghosts. Well, I've seen some strange things. Ivy called them ghosts, and I have no bad explanation for them. There was one of us there in the atrium. I took her for another guest, but when I went up to say hello, she was just gone. I do believe that many things have rational explanations, and maybe Ivy's visions and the young woman I saw have a practical explanation. But for now, Mr. Ward, in my own way, I do confess I believe in Ivy's visions. So while improbable, ghosts no longer seem impossible. I've noticed you're wearing a cameo. May I ask who it depicts? Yes, it's of my late husband. While I'm no longer expected to dress in mourning for him, and he would not have wanted me to continue on, so anyway, I rather liked to keep the cameo. It keeps him close. I really don't mind me saying Mrs. Lau, but you seem to have a keen eye on the things goings on. I will confess I do. You could learn a lot about the person or your situation just from keeping a careful watch. If it cost to speak with the housekeeper, thankfully the Marchesa still know more about it than I ever wanted to. She's clearly very eager to learn everything she can about the guests, and I'm very eager for that to not happen. I asked for the younger girl, the cook, to take over the cleaning of my room and Ivy's. There's nothing to find there, of course, but nonetheless, I don't want Mrs. Joyce trying. Have you met Miss Deane? I have, unfortunately. Is it unfortunate? I don't know if it was for her, but it certainly was for me. If only our paths had never crossed. I can't stand her. The less said about it, the better.
That's all, Mrs.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
I was wondering, what do you make of Miss Deane? That's certainly a question. She's, well, oh, how do I put this? You've read Hansel and Gretel, haven't you? About two children lured and nearly eaten by a wicked witch. You're saying Miss Deane is a wicked witch of sorts? Oh, Mr. Ward, do you remember how it ends? Gretel pushes the witch into an oven and she burns alive, no? I fear my darkest nights I only find peace when I imagine Miss Deane may one day meet the same fate. So yes, we have met. I do not wish for it to happen again.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
Okay, cool. I need to investigate these rooms. There's no helping it.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
I'm wondering if I can figure out her faith, if she's Christian or not. I've spoken to Father Synod. I know, I suppose I could, but I don't know what I'd say. And I keep seeing him in the strangest places. The other day I saw him shaking the basement hatch out in the stables. It was locked, of course, but still.
I'll let you be, man.
Take care.
I think at some point in the last episodes a new research topic popped up, but I don't think it was anything strictly important.
Yes, my child.
Father, I was wondering if I might ask something of you. I couldn't tell you without knowing what you would ask of me. The cook, Miss Murphy, has a little girl who was taken into custody by a Magdalene Laundry shortly after her birth. She's anxious for news of her, as I would ask on her behalf. There's so much suffering in this life, is there not? Why is it that God allows a child to be taken from her mother? Is that bond not God's plan? Is it not sacred? The agents of the divine are we, that we would do something so vile. Are we agents of the divine at all? But you ask us outside of my power or influence, at least you would ask it. I would end her suffering, all suffering, in my own way. But that is of no use to her here now. No, I'm sorry to say that she will not see that child again by conventional means, Mr. Ward. But we are surrounded by unconventional people, are we not? Maybe one of them has a way to see what cannot normally be seen. Now go with God and help that poor girl.
I'll take my leave.
Go with God, my child.
Okay, so either Callahan or Montravani. And some well scrying. Unoccupied room? I can only look and listen. Of course, since I don't have a key. Okay, I'm gonna check if I can find the ladies anywhere. Mm-hmm. That was not the plan. Ah yes, Miss Montovani is here. Nice.
Signor Ward.
Have you ever seen a woman's ghost by the fire pit? I felt the presence, but no, not seen her. To me, is this her? Yes, I think. Yes. Senora Prey left this with me the other day, seeking a spirit, perhaps the one you have found. At first I thought it was Signorina Dane, but he shows me she's not. I'm also asking some other stuff because I'm hoping that maybe I can still figure out. Someone told me Miss Dane was specially invited to the seance. Oh, like me? They invited others? Almost never been enough for these rich people. Most of you are pleased, I'm making fun. What do I care who was invited alongside me? I'm still in the moon. Okay. Don't suppose you've met Miss Deane, have you? We have met, not here. We've been in London many times. She fluttered from person to person to suit her own agenda. I've seen the damage she has caused, so I stay away. You cannot poison the flower she cannot land on. Yeah, ask about the plans because why not? Okay, I mean, I would have liked for her to help me with this, maybe? But no. There's a photo of Miss Murphy's child who's been taken from her. Do you know of any magical means through which you might see her? You taken from her? This is monstrous behavior. But I know of no way to help the poor girl. Oh, Senora Callahan, she can do this crying. You must go see her at once. Okay, and where is she?
Of course.
I was hoping that either one of you could do it. Ah! Okay. You know what? I'm tempted to just go to her room. And let me also check. Oh, she's at the hedge maze right now. Oh, yeah.
She seems a sweet girl. How old is she?
She'll be 14 in the winter.
You said that just the way my sister talks about her children, you know.
I only said she'll be 14.
It's not the words, dear, but the tone. Just the way a parent would talk about their child.
It so happens I might be the closest Alma has these days.
That's a terrible burden for someone so young.
No. It's a privilege. One that I am happy that I'll now get to fulfill to its end.
Ladies? Sorry I have to...
Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Are you familiar with your book, Miss Callahan? I'm not. I'm absolutely don't want to be. Whatever the sigil is open or closed, I want no part in it. Is that what they say? Yes, one opens, the other closes. What I cannot say, but it's all powerful and not for trifling with. Well, you know, since I'm here, I guess I couldn't talk about some other stuff. Found this in the grounds. What do you make of it? Well, look at that. I imagine you found it in the chimney or under some floorboards. Why you're poking around hard to reach hiding places is your own business, Declan. It's a simple charm, needs to be close to the person it's targeting. Looks like it's meant to bind magic user. Stop them from moving or hurting another person, that sort of thing. Met Miss Deane? I have. Just stay away from that one, Declan. Lest she try take what's of value to you. Okay. Plans for the day. I'm gonna skip through these. Can tell me what how they done on. The old gods, the runs in the hills, the rivers, the valleys, responsible find. I like that, like when I'm angry with God, I can go to their house and yell at them. Spoken to Mr. Lebron, I have is a good man and one who acknowledges the intricate spirals of life, death and rebirth at that, but I fear he carries a shadow on his soul, Declan, Lord Almighty. He does. You wanna try and get rid of that? I'll ask how you came to have the white streak in your hair. I don't think I've seen this before. I've had all my life. You should have seen me with it when I was a little girl. Some people believe it's a sign of wisdom to be born with such a thing, you know. Now, I can't say for certain that that's true, but I do like the idea. Don't believe I've seen jewelry of the sort you're wearing before. Ah, well, a lot of it is handmade. Some of it brings me luck and some of it protects me. They're old crafts, for sure, but not soon forgotten.
Do you think you'd be able to lead Miss Murphy in well scrying? It would do her good to see her daughter, but the Magdalen Laundry that took her child, they won't share any information.
I can think of no better cause. You tell Miss Murphy I'm ready whenever she is, and to meet me at the well. There you are. Come here now. Have you done this before, Alanav? No, miss. I've never... I didn't know it would really work. Does it? It most certainly does. Come here and stand beside me. You'll want to look into the well and try and get your thoughts calm. Take all the time you need. Deep breaths. There. Now, I want you to think about your daughter. Do your best to picture her in your mind. Look at that. There you go. That's her? She has your eyes, does she not? She looks all right. Oh, She looks well. Oh, I was so worried. I hope you'll get to see her again someday. But until then, I can show you how to do this for yourself too, you know. You... Really? I've no words. That'd be... Thank you. So much. It's no trouble at all, sweetheart.
To love that child so much. She'd scarcely met her before they were separated. Separated in God's name. Did the Lord not die for our sins?
It doesn't ease the hurt in my heart to see her. But it does with the guilt. I didn't know how heavy that was sitting on my soul. Now that I know she's okay, I think I can rest.
Why don't you take some time, Miss Murphy, and rest? I think we can handle the seance without you.
If you're sure, sir. I do feel weary from all this.
Miss Murphy will no longer be attending the seance. Miss Murphy was able to use the well scrying to see her child and will continue her studies in magic under Miss Callahan. Okay. The big thing I need now. Is, of course, to get that damned key, that last master key, and for that I need to open the safe at the stables. I'm debating if I should just look it up. I hate doing that. I mean, the other choice I have is I'm just not getting it in this playthrough, and I will do another playthrough anyway for achievements and stuff. And if I like manage to miss a couple people, which I've suspected for quite a while, I mean, I've gotten a lot more people than I initially thought. But it was not looking good at the start, but I really caught up and got a bunch of people out of harm's way. Yeah. So you're telling me I just can't open it?
There you are, love. There you are, love.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Why I simply can't just open it. Yeah, good. He fixed the door on Tuesday. Why can't I pull that open and just go in? I don't get it. Or am I not supposed to go? I mean, it's entirely possible I'm not really supposed to go into the stables. And the only thing I'm supposed to do here is correct the save. But then again, I have absolutely no idea. No idea where I'm supposed to find the combination, you know? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Just because I'm so curious what I'm missing. Okay, I looked up a hint. It says back corner of the same... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm so freaking blind. Someone has crafted number 2614 in the post here. Oh god, this is embarrassing. Okay, so it's 26. $14. 32. Jesus Christ. I'm going to my keys. Maybe we see some indeed. Maybe like some guest rooms. Jesus Christ. What's this? Twigs and horsehair? They're covered in soot for some reason. Same material used to craft the charm Miss Dane's fireplace. What does it do and what would Mr. Hunter have placed it there? Come on, I already know why he placed it there. Okay. Oh. I happen to know where he is at the moment. Maybe in the basement somewhere. Okay, anyway, the ladies. I have to say, I just can't believe that was something so obvious. Holy moly. Close, not important. Alright, Victoria wants to investigate herself, of course. Let's see that Miss Dane no longer has the means to threaten us. Well, I've told her she absolutely cannot. If we are discovered doing such a thing, it will be just a scandal upon a scandal. I'll find a husband instead, so even if Miss Dane does make public what she knows, I will hold a little weight. But it would be so terrible, I can hope at least, can I not? Those names, the first three of which were knocked off: Rory Callahan, Michael Scarrett, Walter Blake. The fourth name, Caffel O'Mara, is not marked off. Are those two roommates? You know, are they girlfriends? And she wants to marry to cover that? Last 2 days have been terrifying. I feel so vulnerable. Not being able to see anything beyond the mundane. I just know Deed is behind it. I've decided I'm going to ask Derek for help. I don't want to worry him, but he'll have something for this, surely. Thank goodness he's here. But she asked Mr. Hunter for help. I wonder if he acted on this request. Oh, come on, we know it. They know he did. So agreed to meet Mr. O'Mara on Saturday, 7 p.m. in the Giant's changing room, on the quiet meeting place, but hopefully no one will decide was there. I'll find some way to excuse myself from dinner. Victoria didn't know. A book on dreaming imagery and techniques. There are notes written half-heartedly into the margins. A lucid dream state will allow one to a degree of control in one's dreams and can be a jolly fun way to add the feeling of freedom into one's life. First, find a comfortable place. Will ease the drifting into sleep. A fire is nice, but best allow it to die a little so it does not need minding. To ensure one does not drift too deeply, here are a few techniques to stay between both wake and sleep. One item on the list is circled musical tracks, especially those designed for the purpose, can keep the brain in the ideal state to dream lucidly. Finally, one must focus on what they wish to see. The mind's eye is good for this, but something tangible to focus on through one's thought is strongest. Perhaps we could try this technique. We did. Okay, sometimes it's a little awkward. Like I've had it a couple times where item descriptions had spoiled information. That, like, they were giving me information that I hadn't found yet or gotten yet. And now it's like, oh, I have never heard about lucid dreaming before. small shoes. So the only one I haven't eliminated is the priest, right? So now this has only been started. What's this? Is there something behind?
Christ!
I think it's gone. It appears this water has been drugged, but by who? Tarot deck. Despite its obvious frequent use, this deck of cards are in a good state. You must take great care of them. A photo of well, that must be Miss McLean, and yes, it must be Mr. Hunter. They both look much younger. These must have been taken some time ago. Odd for her to have this. It must be close for her to have kept it for so long. Perfume, which what looks like Chinese on the label. I don't think it is McLeod's. We need a pen and leather. Pen cross. Puzzles and cross rest by her bedside. Unlocking will require some code. There wasn't anything in the diary. Maybe there's something in the other room. Bum. Okay, no. Investigate room 1 is still very much... That was just a journal, okay. But yeah, still, maybe something in Mrs. Lau's room. Tall pair of medium-sized boots. Candles, petals, offering of food and money. It seems to be a shrine. Photo of her wedding day. Then a death photo of the same man. I don't have dates of either of them, but she's not old enough for either to be very long in the past. Clearly she still mourns his passing. Nothing of interest under there, okay. Ordinary bed, though the pillow closest to the window looks strangely higher than the other one. Okay. Unusual that only so little of the wardrobe opens. Crumpled up note that says, last time you were home you had picked up some of that Scottish girl's ticks. Maybe some practice before all your schooling goes to waste. Collection of records titled 7,000 Words Often Mispronounced by William Henry Pinkey Pythe. Jesus Christ. Your personal items. Vanity box. A written letter in which Mrs. Lau details what she thinks is happening at the manor. Talks a lot about how this place is cursed because they are not honoring their ancestors or themselves. She says they are careless with their actions and intentions. Of course bad luck follows them. She works hard to cover it, perhaps to be taken more seriously, but Mrs. Lau is a lot more superstitious than she lets on. A lockbox that needs a key. Okay. Bible, King James edition. Ivy won't listen. She startles like a stray cat when I try and talk to her about anything remotely sincere. Details of marriage plans found in Victoria's journal. And all for what? Damn Evelyn Deane. Not an ounce of conscience in her. And now Ivy is set on finding herself a husband. I don't see a way in which things will go well from here. If this course isn't altered, but Ivy has made it very clear. She does not want to do a thing. So, I know what I have to do. I have to ensure she's confused, just enough that she won't see what I'm doing and attempt to stop me. Thankfully, I know how to temper her gift after last summer's terrible trip to India. I say one of those here will soften her ability just a while, and I can see this done. God forgive me. Another date? What is it? There's a code written in the journal of Mrs. Victoria Lau. Should find it while we open 345245. Perhaps if Ivy doesn't marry, I should take it as a sign to do my duty and return back to my husband's family. Oh, ancestors, sometimes I wish I had not tasted this Western freedom. I'm not sure I would give it up under any circumstances. Something scratched out. Intent to harm. Scratched notes suggesting Mrs. Lau problems would go away if Evelyn Deane was to die. It looks like it says, in fact I know full well what would need to happen. Evelyn Deane would have to die. Lord, this place. I have just returned from the ladies' bathroom. I swear I saw a ghost. Still shocked by this place. And then to find a woman washing a shawl in the bathtub. Thinking her a guest. I excused myself, but as she rose up I knew that was not to be true. Her body twisted in unnatural ways. She looked at me, though I cannot recall her face. She screamed. Oh, such a scream. Many lifetimes of anguish in that scream. I fell backwards. When I scrambled away, I noticed she was gone. Nonetheless, I went to the bathroom on another floor with great trepidation. No luck, damn it all. Whatever Miss Deane has hidden, whatever it is she's acquired on us, I just cannot find it. It's not in her room. What wicked lengths she's gone to, just to make us miserable. What length I'm going to, just to undo it. I hate this and I hate her. It's too much just to be left in peace. It's all I want. At this rate, I see no other recourse than to confront her. I shall arrange a meeting, and we'll see how proud and austere she is then, and whether she has any heart at all. And if she does not, I don't know what I'll do. But I will have to do something, I know that. Or read other poems by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. I can see nothing known about it. Small but densely printed book named On the Nature and Workings of the Human Mind. Just close. Nothing of interest in the stool. Another random book. A letter claiming to have evidence of romantic relationship between Miss McLeod and Mrs. Lau. You leave this little romantic indiscretion with Mrs. Lau not to come to light, and I could use the loyalty of a seer. Come and talk to me, Abby. We shall work something out. It's signed E.D. Okay, I have two hypotheses I can work out. Abby McLeod's goal is to find a fiance to cover up her relationship with Mrs. Lau.
Miss McLeod means to cover up a relationship under fear of blackmail. I should find and confront her about this.
Okay, Derek Hunter's goal is to protect Miss McLeod. Okay, from Miss Deane. His goal is to bind Miss Deane to protect from harm. Aha.
Mr. Hunter placed a binding spell on Miss Deane just before she went missing. I should find and confront him about this.
See, I've known that shit for hours.
Hello, Mr. Ward. Shush! Not so loudly. Oh, but look at me. I don't want things to be like this. I feel awful doing this to Victoria. As long as Miss Deane has her evidence, we are not safe. We'll be ruined if she decides to share it. So, I All I can do is try and mitigate the damage. Even if that means... Ugh, I don't want to talk about it. Please, Mr. Ward. You can't tell anyone. You can't. Please. We will be doomed.
Don't worry, miss. I won't tell a soul. I hope Mrs. Lau is handling the situation well.
Well, she's more calm than I. What will I do without her? I do hope Miss Deane doesn't succeed in driving us apart. Oof. The only way I can see that happening is if we somehow get those awful materials and burn them. There is no other way to be free from that horrible woman's grasp.
Okay. So... Finally return the blackmail material.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
Oh, Joyce darling, she's my chaperone, but she's my friend before that. With your friend indeed at Wigan. Okay, yeah.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
Okay, these two are still here. Okay, there's a bunch of people in here. Cool. There's a bunch of people in here. Okay. Okay, so find... the blackmail material. Is that the secret notes I can't decipher? Okay, I have no idea, but it's already been way too long. We're already well over an hour. So I say I hope you enjoyed this episode. I have to think about a couple things, I guess. And yeah, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.